Hello everybody, and welcome to another Manchester United watch-along. Today we have got the last game and the last watch-along in Man United terms until after the World Cup. So yeah, there's going to be a World Cup break, which obviously means that there's no Premier League game for 6 weeks. So it is probably very crucial for United that they are able to get this win over Fulham FC. Big talking points leading up to this game. Number one, in defense, we have got no Diogo Dalot, which and Ten Hag, instead of opting to go for Wan-Bissaka, he's looked to play Malacia there. Now, I'm assuming that he's gone for Malacia purely because of the fact that Malacia is probably better on the ball than Wan-Bissaka. But that will be him being played out of position. Harry Maguire benched again, so definitely looks like Victor Lindelof is his third choice centre-back, which is correct in my opinion. I think Victor Lindelof should be the starting centre-back next to Martinez when Varane is not fit. Same midfield three as usual with Casemiro, Eriksen, and Bruno Fernandes. And Elanga displaces Garnacho on the wing. So, but I was a bit surprised when that came out because I thought Garnacho has been playing well, but it could be a good sub to come on. And then Rashford has been on brilliant form lately. And we've got Anthony Martial, who realistically can do no wrong at the moment. Besides injuries, he's been on fire this season, and hopefully he can carry it on. Bruno Fernandes captains the team, and it's definitely something that I'm enjoying getting used to, Bruno Fernandes being the captain of this team instead of having Maguire there. Did we have Maguire against Villa as captain? I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, I just don't... Oh no, we had Ronaldo as captain, didn't we? Yeah, we did have Ronaldo as captain. They just don't know who... I think somebody might have passed here. But yeah, United and Fulham are just taking a 1 minute silence. They'll do that. Other talking points. Andreas Pereira plays against his former club. That's interesting. Let's see if he plays like he plays for United, or because he has been good for Fulham, or will he be preseason furlough like he used to be like he used to be for United. Bernd Leno in goal, former Arsenal goalkeeper as well. That's interesting. I think Daniel James is playing for them. I think he's on loan from Leeds United. Obviously, when we sold him for 25 million, he's on the bench today, so he could be a substitute that could impact the game. I don't know what his first name is. I forgot, but they do have a right back called Mbabu who is actually very good, or from what I've seen. So he could also be an impact sub. He's very good attacking wise, so they could maybe try and play him right. And then Willian playing on the wing. So he hasn't been up to scratch ever since he left Arsenal. But let's see if he can put in... knowing United, he'll probably put in a good performance against United. And then definitely Harry Wilson is a player to look out for because he has got the creativity that Fulham have probably lacked in the last few seasons that they've been in the Premier League, to be honest. They're just taking the... And Marco Silva has done fantastically well at Fulham. A very underrated manager in the Premier League this season. Obviously didn't do too well with Everton a couple of seasons ago. But yeah, he's done a brilliant job. Yeah, and there's no Mitrovic tonight. So there's no key man for Fulham to... for United to worry about. All we have to do is we need to make sure that we don't make the same mistakes that we did against Villa in terms of bad placed passes and sloppy touches. We just need to make sure everything is up to scratch. And then we need our strikers to finish. And I think we'll be sorted for this game, honestly. But it's easier said than done, right? They've just finished doing the song trumpet thing. Subs on the bench, we've got Van der Beek, McTominay, Fred, Garnacho, Iqbal, and then 2 goalkeepers and Maguire. So I'm going to be honest, Garnacho, Van der Beek, and maybe Fred on a good day is probably the only impact subs really for United there. But let's see how United play now. They will get us underway. Now. And we are underway at Craven Cottage. Another thing that I don't know if any of you guys have seen. Hi, Jeff. Great to see you in chat. Just in time for the game to kick off. Yeah. And just as we start, Shaw has misplaced the pass and gives Fulham possession carelessly. That is not the start we want. And Andreas Pereira gives it out for a throw-in. What about you? No, I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm not. I think you try to catch me out, but I'm not. I'm definitely not saying that. Please none of that in chat. But I mean, I'm just gonna delete the message if you do send stuff like that in chat. But yeah. Let's see if the defense can start out well. Apart from that Shaw misplaced pass. Let's see how Malacia plays on that right side, because it's going to be a massive test for him, playing on his weak foot as well. He's going to have to try and help out Elanga there a lot. But I do have faith in Rashford on that left-hand side and Martial up front today. It's looking like a strong front three. And with Garnacho with the potential coming on. No Ronaldo. I don't actually know what's happened to Ronaldo, but he won't be featuring for United until after World Cup, which is quite interesting. A win here would just put us 3 points behind 4th place. So we will be going into Christmas in 5th place spot, which is not ideal, but knowing that the quality in the top 4 at the moment is just ridiculous as well. Like Newcastle, that's a Malacia with a good challenge there on Deckard over Reed. And then Casemiro Johnson sends it long to Bruno and it doesn't end up working. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the competition on top in the top 4 is just crazy. I mean, Newcastle, Arsenal, and City have been amazing this season. And surprisingly, even though Tottenham, you'd think like, because if you've seen from recent form, they have not been good, but they are only 1 point behind Newcastle. But we do have a game in hand. So as long as we can win today, we're 3 points behind Tottenham. And then, but we don't have a game in hand against City or Arsenal. So City and Arsenal are kind of running away with the league, which is quite unfortunate. It's such a hard thing as a United fan to choose who you want to win the title, because if Arsenal win the title, we're gonna get bantered for forever. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. But if City win the title, then I really hate City because it's so boring. Like just them winning season after season after season. It's just like it gets too repetitive. Willian looking for a free kick there, but it was pure physicality. There was nothing wrong with that challenge there. Ooh, almost good ball from Malacia into Martial. United have started this game well in terms of passing, I guess. Let's see it. It's good. And just as I said, that Eriksen loses the ball. He's taken weight ever since that illness that he picked up during that game against Tottenham. Obviously, didn't get the illness while playing against Tottenham, but he missed the game. Ever since he's come back from that game, he hasn't been the same. His sloppy touches. Here's Willian in the box. Kenny. Oh my word! Brilliant leg save. Brilliant feet saved by De Gea. And that was hard for De Gea to predict. I don't know if it took a deflection or not, but yeah. And Rashford poorly gives it away cheaply again. Fulham have definitely started this game a little bit more sharper on the ball. Decordova Reed trying to send it in a little ball into Harry Wilson, but didn't end up working. Harry Wilson, former Liverpool player, so he'll definitely want some of it against United. I think it took a little deflection off Malacia, or was it Lindelof or Malacia? Yeah, it was Lindelof. It was Malacia that had a little touch. So I was taking it to the near post, and De Gea just was able to read it well enough. Yeah, like I was saying about Eriksen, like recently he's been very sloppy on the ball. Like I'm talking about when he's running with the ball, he gets dispossessed very easily. Not been physical enough. He's got the passing quality. Casemiro again, taking way too long the ball. Fulham closing him down, and he has to clear it from having possession to just giving it clearance. Like quite ridiculous, but yeah, it's 5 minutes into the game, so you can't really tell anything. But the last thing we need is to concede an early goal. We saw how that turned out against Aston Villa. The worst thing you can do is concede an early goal, and then all the heads drop, and you have to start from square one. I want to see some pressing from the United forwards. There's been a lot from Fulham in the early stages, but not a lot from United. I think Fulham just, at the moment, they wanted more. They look more aggressive, which is something you don't want. This is the last Premier... Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, it's the last Premier League game until the World Cup. The next game will be Boxing Day, which will be Brentford-Tottenham, and we'll play Nottingham Forest on the 27th. So that will be an interesting game. Hopefully we'll be sure. That's actually a very good way to start the season break. One, they're not particularly the bottom of the log, and two, they won't have Dean Henderson for that game as well because he's on loan from us, obviously, and he can't play against his parent club. Oh, Paulina tries to slip a ball into Harry Wilson, just doesn't end up working because De Gea gets there. But yeah, definitely Fulham have looked more bright, more sharp, and more the team with more tenacity as well. So yeah, hopefully United can just get a hold of this game and hopefully try and suffocate them on the edge of the box. No shaky signs from Martinez and Lindelof, which is good. We definitely don't want a repeat of Aston Villa where they literally just kept giving the ball away, left, right, and centre. There's no ball that Martial can get there, and Casemiro taking very long on the ball. Bruno tries to get a ball into Elanga, and it doesn't end up working. Fulham tried to counter, but Casemiro took Harry Wilson out. Looked like a foul to me, but the referee says no, so we play on. Sure. Oh, gets a brilliant ball into Rashford. If he can find Martial! Oh! Gets the shot off, but he just had way too little time. Rashford's ball wasn't the best, but that was a good early chance for United. It's a brilliant ball from Shaw. Rashford is onside. It's a poor mistake by the defender to miss the ball, and Rashford just took away way too long. Elanga was in completely open space if Martial could find him. That's unfortunate, but United have the first corner of the game. Oh, Shaw, the brilliant cross into the box. One annoying thing that we don't have, obviously, now with any deadly striker from a header is... oh my word. Malacia gets dispossessed brilliantly, and Martinez, what an interception. Yeah, Andreas Perez looked so good in this game so far. He's been so aggressive. He's tried to win the ball at every opportunity. Who was it that gave... It was Rashford that gave him a poor ball, and Malacia just takes way too long on the ball. And Andreas Pereira was able to capitalize on that. That's sloppy from United again. Hey, man. Oh, ball into. It was tough from him. But there was a ball over the top for Martial. You're probably offside. Let's just look. Let's just see here. Yeah, he was. That's a close one. It's a close one, but yeah, he couldn't. It was a hard one to control from over his shoulder. Casemiro. Oh, Shaw tries to win the ball. That's a good interception. What miscommunication there by Malacia and... Oh my word, there's so much space that Lindelof does brilliantly there. So much miscommunication from the fullbacks so far. It's very sloppy from United at the moment. So much space there for Robinson. Oh, thank goodness they don't have Mitrovic in the box. Yes, well done, Rashi. Now run with it. Just run. He's just gone. It's brilliant defending by Paulinho. Tried to just kick it past him and go for the sprint race, but it was too predictable. Paulinho is a great player. Arguably a bit at a higher standard than a Fulham, but so far Fulham have been very good this season. If they could get a top half finish, which would be crazy, which would be amazing for them, but they must just not do a Sheffield United way they get second season syndrome. But to not get relegated in the first season would be good in itself. And Bruno Fernandes is offside there. But Marco Silva has done wonders with Fulham this season. Early run there by Bruno. Oh, Bruno almost dispossessed well. But there's nobody to follow and to help him out there. And Willian, that's brilliant sweeper keeping by De Gea. To cover for Malacia, who is out of position there. Here's Casemiro. Switch of play to Rashford. It's a brilliant ball. Make sure you control it. Well done. Rashford tries to go with an Elastico to try and get in the box, but that was a little predictable. He loves that skill, Rashford, but unfortunately the defender read it. Here's Bruno. No. Shaw. Back into Eriksen. No, Shaw. He never put the ball into the box anymore. Eriksen. Great touch. Ball in. Oh, unlucky. Malacia will try and beat Pereira to it. Pereira's had a fantastic start to this game. Sharp touches. Accurate passes. It's fantastic so far. Really thriving in that Fulham system that Marco Silva has adopted. Yes, brilliant tackle by Casemiro, and now he has Martial. And United have got space here. Get it to Bruno. Into Bruno. It's Eriksen. Yes. Is that onside? Yes. Well, it's 1-0 to United. Brilliant. We get it from good pressing. Bruno tries to shoot. It takes a little deflection, and Eriksen's there to tap it in, and that's 1-0 to United, and a good start to for United's game. An early goal, and that will definitely set the tone of this game. Fulham, to be honest, have started this game better. Let's just see this. Casemiro with a brilliant tackle. Eriksen toe pokes it to Martial. Martial sets it through for Bruno. Bruno tries to go for a shot, gets deflected, and Eriksen's there to mop up and take that tap in. And it's 1-0 to United within 15 minutes. And that is a brilliant start. Interesting Malacia on the right. Yeah, bold strategy by Ten Hag, but hopefully it'll pay off in this game. But yeah, a good counter. Well, not, it wasn't a counter attack goal, but a good. It was good for United to capitalize on a mistake by Fulham, and Fulham definitely hard done by, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Finally, we get the first goal, and it's an early goal as well. Now we need to capitalize on it. If we can go 2-0 up and hard, and if we can kill their confidence early, it sets the tone of this game and wraps it up and makes it easy for us. What we don't want to do is concede the next goal, because if we concede the next goal, Fulham will have the momentum. But a good goal from Eriksen there. And Fulham making some sloppy passes now. Hopefully this will ruin it, because they definitely started the game. They will feel hard done by that. They were definitely the more aggressive team, the more tenacious team. So their heads will fall a little bit, knowing that United scored a lucky goal from one mistake. Like United have had a lot of mistakes, and Fulham really haven't been able to capitalize on a lot of them. What's the red little badge in between the badge and the Adidas logo? I'm not sure, but a lot of like this happens a lot in the Premier League. I think it's when like a significant like person like passes away or something. I'm not sure what exactly it means, but I don't know what's happened. Yeah, I think Marshall's just won a foul, but yeah, it happened in lockdown. It happens a lot. Like when somebody passes, so I assume that's what it is. Best thing we can do is go into a World Cup with a win. If we go into the World Cup with a loss, it'll be detrimental to the second half of our season. Let's just see this. Martial tries to feed it into Rashford. He wins it back. Takes very long on the ball, but he has good. That's got to be a foul. I don't know what's happened. The Fulham player climbed over Rashford. This referee is on something different. Maybe the puppy for Remembrance Day. Oh, is that so? Okay, because I swear they've worn it on other occasions, but yeah, puppy for Remembrance Day. I don't know. I don't know my holidays well enough. Clearly, yeah. Oh, Casemiro with a very ambitious long shot there. Probably just trying to get the shots on target stats up. I mean, if that went in, to be fair, it would have definitely been. It would have won goal of the season, but it was easy for Burnley now. Here's Casemiro. Marshall's done a good bit of running at the moment. Oh, brilliant flick there by Willian, and now Fulham can counter. Oh, and it's a brilliant ball into Andreas Pereira. And now he has Willian again. If he can get the shot off, he tries to cut it back, and Eriksen's there. But wow, that's brilliant play by Fulham. And luckily, Willian made the wrong decision in the final third. Could have definitely taken a shot, but opted to go for a cutback. Pereira's been the key player for Fulham in this game. Probably we'll try and prove United wrong. Here's Kenny. Casemiro with the header out. Oh, Robertson with a poor touch there, but nobody there to capitalize on it. Fulham have been very careful with possession, which is something that United need to start doing. Oh my word, Willian cuts inside and takes a shot just over the bar. Gets the better of Malacia easily. There's a lot of space for the Fulham players at the moment. They've been able to get in behind a lot easier than we have. United just trying to play out from the back here. Here's Rashford, Eriksen. United have done well here. And now here's Bruno. That's good. This is a good play from United. If Bruno can get the ball, which he does, into Elanga. Now Malacia. Back to Elanga. And United now are on the edge of the box. Bruno with a brilliant ball. Rashford. Oh. Why didn't he go for the header? I was fully expecting him to go for a bullet header, and instead he tried to go with his left foot. I mean, he was offside. He would have been offside. It wouldn't have counted. A poor finish by Rashford there, but and United capitalised on a mistake there. Elanga didn't do it as well as he could have. Oh yes, Elanga, good play between Bruno and him. And here's Martial. Poor touch in the box. United could have done much more with that attack. Yeah, Rashford could definitely have tried to header that, but he opted to go for the other thing. It doesn't really matter because he was offside. Martinez will get the better of Andreas Pereira there. In fact, he keeps the ball in as well. Martinez into Eriksen. Eriksen loses possession there to Paulinho, who will get it to Vinicius. And now here's Malacia. Oh, yes. Casemiro, no nonsense defending. No nonsense defending there. – 21 minutes in, and we've already felt like we've had entire first half. This has been a very good watch in terms of entertainment. As a neutral, this isn't a bad game to be tuning into, honestly. Casemiro into almost a brilliant ball into Elanga, but it's just ahead of him, and Leno gets the better of that. Malacia getting exploited a lot on this right hand side. Willian is getting the better of him a lot. Lindelof has had to go out wide a lot for the left back. Wilson with a little shimmy there. Pereira. Come on, boys. Well done. Good win there by Shaw. Can get it to Casemiro. Casemiro almost gets it to Rashford, but it was very straight. And now here's Shaw. Cut him down. No, he lets him get inside the box way too easily. And that's brilliant. Lindelof had a fantastic start to this game. And now Elanga can run. Oh, what a challenge by Paulinho. What a player. He's literally been the person that has cleaned up all their sloppy passes. It's fantastic. Oh, brilliant challenge from behind him. Here's Martinez. We'll run a sprint race with Vinicius. Yes, brilliant from Martinez. Vinicius, a little bit of a fail at Tottenham. Andreas Pereira is down here a little bit. This will be a massive blow for Fulham because he's been the playmaker of Fulham, if you like. Bro, we gotta find and bring on speed. Oh my word. Yeah, I mean, he would help us with, in the forward positions. Yeah, and get him. Plus, he doesn't know the offside rule, so yeah. Surely they can't rule him offside. Bro, Joe Fulham levels in the name of Ronaldo. Yeah, literally, I saw his stream. He went to the Carabao Cup game and he went to this game purely to go and meet Ronaldo, and Ronaldo hadn't been in the matchday squad for both of them. It's quite unfortunate. I saw him again in the Sky Sports studio, or the BT Sports studio, and it's just so funny. He was about to cry. Oh my word! What a save, De Gea! And it's a penalty. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I think it's offside by Harry Wilson, but it was pretty much the exact same thing that happened for United's goal, except De Gea saved it. Yo, I mean, it is offside there, but it's a brilliant ball by Pereira. It's a brilliant shot, and De Gea makes a brilliant save. Thank goodness it was offside, because Martinez had just conceded a penalty, or what would have been a penalty a few seconds later. So, yeah. Here's Malacia. Goes back to De Gea. De Gea looking sharp as usual. Jeff, my boy. Some love in the chat between Jeff and Noah. Oh my word, that's so bad from Casemiro. He's lucky the ricochet went back to Lindelof. Lindelof, man of the match for me so far. Here's Eriksen. Tries to hit the ball to Elanga, who will get there. If he can try and get on the floor, there we go. There we go, boy. And he just kicks. Only to kick it out. United do have the throw in there. Let's see, yeah. Well, the commentators just gave an interesting stat. Oh my word, yes. Rashford, it's a poor ball. Eriksen is the first Danish player to score for United since Peter Schmeichel. Yes, you heard that right. Peter Schmeichel, the goalkeeper, in 1995. He's the first Denmark player to or the most recent one. Oh my word! Here's Harry Wilson now. Gets the better of Casemiro, and De Gea punches it away. De Gea has carried this defense. Him and Lindelof have been standout players in defense. Don't know what Casemiro's doing. The players are committing way too easily, and it's giving. As a defender, you should never commit so easily, because otherwise they get inside you and pause. They cut inside, and you're done for, because your momentum's going the other way. Oh, brilliant switch of play to Rashford. If he can get it under control, yes he does. And he just passes it back straight to Shaw. And if Eriksen can, there's a run on from Martial, but Eriksen didn't see it. Yes, Martinez. And Lindelof will mop up there and get it to De Gea. And Malice is an open space, but he'll go back into Lindelof. Lindelof's looked the most safe option in defense at the moment. The only reason why Chelsea won't lose today is because they're not having any game to play. Oh my word, that's actually so funny. Yeah, every day that they don't play is another win, because at least you don't lose. And that's how we felt the entire last season. Things under Potter aren't working so well, but hopefully, I mean, you guys will strengthen in January, hasn't it? I don't think Potter out claims are able to be justified, because of the fact that he still needs time, he still needs transfers, he still needs money to try and create his own vision there at Chelsea. Because remember, he's working with the players that Thomas Tuchel brought in. I mean, Aubameyang is not designing, Cucurella is not designing, even though Cucurella did fantastically well at Brighton under Graham Potter. Oh yeah, yes, Martial into Bruno. Martial again! Oh my word. Oh, so close to the line. Martial just couldn't finish it. Oh. What happened here? This was brilliant. Rashford and Martial was onside. And this Bruno and Martial, they couldn't cooperate properly. And it's a brilliant save by Bern Leno. Could have been 2-0 up. Yes, remember that Schmeichel goal. Yeah, I remember watching that. Not obviously not live, but I remember watching that, finding it on YouTube or whatever. And I was like, wow. It's very. This was before, like, obviously Alisson scored the goal, so I'd never seen a goalkeeper score a goal. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure he scored like 2 or 3 goals for United, and he hit a couple of crossbars as well. He was a deadly striker in the 90th minute or whatever. Muller and Manuel Neuer might join Chelsea next year, and Aubameyang might swap with Benzema. If you guys get Benzema, that is a buy and a half. I mean, what's up with Chelsea and buying old strikers though? You guys never look to invest in young strikers that work out. Like you bought Havertz, but when you bought Havertz, he was a cam. So it didn't make, like, you guys never buy strikers that actually are for long term. Like if you buy Benzema next year, he'll be 36 going on to 37. Like, you might as well have bought Ronaldo this season. Like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand Chelsea's recruitment strategy. Like, why not go for somebody like a Victor Osimhen or Jonathan David? You can buy the big names as well, like the players in the Premier League. I mean, you've got a great player in Amanda Broha, but you literally just don't use him. You don't use him. You can see Aubameyang has not worked out there at Chelsea, so why not give Broha a shot? I mean, he's done well when he's played, so I don't understand why you don't just play him more regularly. Plus, Chelsea needs. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've signed Nkunku, which is a brilliant signing. De Gea will catch that easily. De Gea can pass it along to. Oh, it's a brilliant tenacity for Fulham. And just why are we so slow to get to the ball? And Williams got the better of Malacia so well, and Licha gets the better of him there. Okay, Rashford's been held back there. Ref, come on. That's got to be a yellow. Come on, he was through. There we go. Ref's got the decision spot on. It was a complete yellow. All Rashford needed to do was knock it past the next player, and he was completely through. Oh, Williams had Malacia on toast so far. He's been held back so much there. All Rashford had to do is knock it past Paulinho, and it was done. But Marco Silva's reacted very aggressively to that decision, which I don't understand why. I mean, it's a clear foul, clear yellow card, and he's reacted like that. Like, don't understand it. Aston Villa got a good win against Brighton as well earlier. Here's Eriksen. Oh, tries to get a flick onto Rashford. Rashford wins that ball. Shaw, Rashford, Eriksen. Brilliant play between United. Now here's Bruno. Oh, almost a fantastic ball to Martial. But it just doesn't get the better. It just doesn't work out. And now here's Malacia against Willian again. Yeah, Malacia doesn't know where to turn because Martinez with a good ball out. Here's Rashford. And Shaw can get it clear, but he just passes it straight to Paulinho. What is that clearance, man? Just giving possession back so easily. Oh, Felanga can capitalize there. Here's Robinson. Tries to get the better of Bruno, and he's got the better of Bruno, and he's got the better of Malacia. Oh! It's a great challenge there by Malacia, actually. And yeah. And we were in big trouble there, but Malacia with a good sliding tackle there. Oh, it was a brilliant block there. He tried to, I don't know if it was a slide or a block, but it ended up working, and it goes for a Fulham corner. Yo, we're tuning into the Man United last season, worst football season ever. We're turning into Man United last season, worst football season ever. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, oh my word. Willian with a great chance, but it's a very wild volley. Wow, Liverpool have jumped ahead of Chelsea at the moment. I mean, 3 losses, 2 draws in the last 5 games for Chelsea. I mean, they already have 5 losses in the Premier League. I don't know what's happening with Chelsea, honestly. But I mean, think about it. You're still only 5 points behind us at the moment, realistically. So, 5 points behind us as it stands. You'll be 7 points behind us if we win. And if we lose somehow, you'll only be 2 points behind us. So, it's not looking too terrible, even though the football is bad. Although that's what we thought last season, and then Ranier came in. We thought everything was going to change, and it just got worse. There's Pereira now. Puts the ball in. Malacia gets it. Oh, he had to get it clear. Right. Yeah, if in doubt, kick it out. Malacia had to stick to that rule there because he couldn't pass it into Hay in case he got it wrong. Potter has been a revelation at Chelsea. Brilliant header by Martinez at the near post. And here's Pereira again. Last season we only got 5 losses in April. We're finished. Yeah, I don't know about Chelsea, but you're gonna sign. Like, the thing with United is they're not gonna make any signings in January, and Chelsea will strengthen very, very well. I'm convinced about it, and our squad depth is so thin right now. I mean, if you look at our bench, I mean, we've got 2 goalkeepers, we've got a youth player in there, we've got a up and coming talents. Like, we haven't got strength like other teams have got that you can afford injuries. All it takes, I mean, look at us without, we desperately need Anthony and Sancho back. I mean, I don't know what's happened to Sancho. I mean, Sancho is very prone to getting ill. I mean, that's what, like, he was ill when he had an illness when he came to United. He had an illness in the middle of the season. He had an illness at the end of the season that lasted long. And he's had like two illnesses this season already. Hopefully that's not an actual long-term problem that United have to try and see, because I don't know if it's just he's been unlucky or if that is an underlying problem that we need to worry about. Oh, Lindelof's done fantastic there. Lindelof has been easily man of the match so far for me. He's been the standout player in our defense along with Martinez, but I think Lindelof would just edge it. As I say that, he literally just passed the ball out. Josh, have you decided what games you're in for the World Cup? No, see, I don't know. I might not even be here for the World Cup. So the problem is, Jeff, I mean, I'll see if I can do World Cup watch-alongs. But there's things leading me towards not doing World Cup watch-alongs for 3 reasons, I think. Number 1, everything that you see on screen right now took me about maybe two plus months or so to learn how to do it, and then also to execute it so that I can have a high production. And this will only get better, but this took a while to do. So if I had to make a World Cup themed, it might take a little bit long. Which and I've been very busy with IGCSE, so I don't have that kind of time. Oh yes, Rashford. I'll get back to that in a second. Rashford on the attack. Shaw puts a cross in. Oh, Martial just over the bar. Yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't get the header in forward because he was leaning back. It was close. It was close. But yeah, so that was the first reason. So like number one, it would take a long time, and I don't really have that time because I need to focus on school. And then number two, my family and I are very busy in December. And pretty much November, we've got a lot of church things, like in terms of like leading. We've got a lot. We're going to Johannesburg for a wedding with friends of ours. We're gonna go meet up with our cousins. Like we've got a lot of things planned, and I mean, I spoke to one of my friends, and they said that what's the point of doing World Cup watch-alongs if you're not going to be able to do a World Cup watch-along for the biggest World Cup game, which will be the World Cup final, because I won't be able to be in Cape Town or be able to stream. So I don't know if it's worth streaming if I can't even stream the final. And then number two, it would take a massive it would take a lot of stress off me, and I might be able to focus if I wasn't streaming as much. I might. This is a might because I still have to focus on school a lot, but I might be able to focus on actual like shorts content and video content for you guys. But yeah, so no watch along content for a month. I'm still pondering over the possibility of doing it, but most likely not. But I'll definitely try and keep you guys entertained with like shorts and like actual videos, and I might start posting on my vlog channel as well, which you guys can obviously tune into as well. Malice here just wins the ball there. So yeah, your friend has a point, and to be honest, but I understand if you can't. Yeah, I'll still think about it, but I'll definitely let you guys know. But I definitely won't be just, oh yes, Rashford in the box, gets it to Malacia, he gets cut in. Oh, that's got to be a foul. The free kick's gone against Malacia, which is weird. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely not leave this channel dry for an entire month. I'll definitely be posting shorts, definitely be posting videos, and hopefully be posting vlogs on my vlog channel. Which, if you guys haven't subscribed to, make sure to subscribe to. I'll drop the link in chat right now. It's a awesome channel that I will hopefully start posting on soon. We're already on 20 subscribers, which is surreal, and I haven't even started posting. So yeah, I love the support that's going on there. There we go. I'll put that in chat. Here's Rashford. Ericsson. Oh, it was almost a brilliant ball into Rashford, but it was just a bit overweighted. And now, Rashford with almost a brilliant ball into Bruno. Everything's just almost at the moment. Everything is a lot almost. Here's Bruno. Lindelof. Patiently waiting for a day in the life of a centre-back vlog to drop. Hey, actually, no, that's actually what... Okay. On a Saturday where I play football, I am going to try and see if I can get... If I start vlogging, like when I can start vlogging, I'll try and get some vlogs of me and my team playing a game, and I'll get some highlights as a centre-back. 100%. I mean, I'm not necessarily in the day of life of centre-back, because my centre-back being a centre-back isn't the only thing, but Yeah, it's definitely something I can try and do. Oh, short take. It took way too long to take the to play the pass. He does win the foul, but all he had to do was pass the ball, and Martial was clean through. Yeah, Shaw does well. Every time he gets fouled, he does a knee slide. Don't know why. He loves his knee slides. Drop suggestions in the chat of which vlogs you'd want me to do, like topics and stuff. Oh, here's Alanga. Gets to Bruno. Bruno into Ericsson. Oh, man. Oh. It was such a good chance to make it 2-0. I think if that's on his right foot, it's 2-0. But unfortunately, it's a brilliant ball from Bruno. He's just missed the target. Oh, he just can't get it inside the left-hand side post. Oh my word, that's so close. That would be an awesome watch. You being the GOAT. Bro, that would be so bad. Honestly, it would be so bad if the one time I try and vlog and I have like a shocking game. Like, I'm just getting nowhere, but yeah, we'll see. And that is half-time, and United go into half-time. Probably should be a 2-0, but unfortunately it stays at 1-0. So, yeah. But that's not a bad scoreline to be going into halftime with. What's his name? My brain's not working at the moment. Stats at halftime. Let's just check them here. 7 shots to Fulham's 4. We've had 4 shots on target. They've had 2. Fulham actually have had 53% possession compared to our 47, so they've just edged on possession. Had a little bit more passes. So Ten Hag will not like the fact that we are pretty much 50-50 and pretty much 50-50 in this game with Fulham. We need to try and be a little bit more in control. Pass accuracy has not been up there today. Yeah, we need to try and calm things down and assure ourselves in the second half. 24 overnight challenge in macro, bro. I'll pull up with you. Bro, literally. I mean, is macro open the whole night? Yo, maybe we should get this to happen. If Noah's in there, then we sleep in one of the tents. I mean, I don't know if macro would allow that. I mean, I know what I'm saying, but yo, that'd be crazy. Get like 4 gents there. You know, that'd be lit. That would be proper lit. And so 24 challenge. I'll write it down. What else? So we'll try and do a day in the life of a centre back. Might do day in the life where I have a Man United live stream, but that obviously be closer to the 27th or like further along. What else? Maybe setup tours or whatever, or showing you guys my morning routine or whatever, which at the moment is not very good, but in the holidays 100% it will improve in terms of exercise and all of that. No stores are open 24 hours, Josh. Nah, surely there's got to be some. Now maybe, you know what we should do? Maybe I should get a couple of other gents. You have like a certain budget. You gotta go around you have like 3 minutes to go in the shop, buy whatever you need, and you have to survive 24 hours or like 48 hours with that. That'd be such a cool video. If we get caught, we gotta turn in the flash, bro. We gotta turn into the flash, bro. Hey man. Hey. Anything is possible in the hands of God. Nah, but for real, it's probably not gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I mean, at least the game so far has been good. We haven't been the last thing we want to do is go into the World Cup break with the negative results. That would just be really bad for for morale. Malacia is pretty good as a right back, and we need to sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka ASAP. I thought he's been exploited a lot in this game. I definitely don't think he's been the weak point of our team. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing the game properly, but he's been put on toast by Willian a couple of times. His passing hasn't been completely it, and he's been bodied off the ball a lot. Sorry. I mean, Shaw hasn't been any better, to be fair. But no, I definitely wouldn't like to see Malacia there long term. One person who I thought would have thrived in that right back spot was Brandon Williams, but Brandon Williams looked like a proper talent a couple of seasons ago, but yeah, I think that's died down a bit, unfortunately. He used to be a really good prospect. Now he's in the shadows, you could say. You could say that. Yes, Malacia is getting destroyed. See, that's what I've been seeing in this game is on that right-hand side, what's his name? Fulham are trying to exploit that a lot. Our XG is higher than Fulham's. But yeah, that's probably because we have missed a lot of good chances. Let's look at the games that we're going to have on Boxing Day. So, at number 1, we've got Brentford versus Tottenham. Now, Brentford, off that crazy win. I mean, it wouldn't be a better time to play Tottenham than in the next week. But, unfortunately, that won't happen for them. But that crazy win against Man City, 2-1. This thing annoys me. Hear this, guys. Brentford obviously beat Man City, right? I brought in Edison for this specific game. I benched Pope and put Edison on, and Pope got me 3 more points. I captained Haaland and benched Tony, and Tony got 13 points, and Haaland got me 1 point and then 2 points because he was my captain. And the annoying thing is, everybody in my league did just as badly as me, but the annoying thing is my team was so much better that all I needed to do was play bench boost or make the right subs, and I would have been clear of them. But yeah, it doesn't work out. And then Liverpool obviously in front, and Darwin Núñez starting to pick up some form for Liverpool. I mean, he's starting to pick up for Liverpool. I mean, not particularly the best footballer, but if he's there to score you goals, I mean, what more do you need in a player like him? I mean, that's what they bought him for, right? Maybe not 100 million worthy, but definitely not a complete flop as things stand. Bournemouth 3-0 against Everton. That's a good result for them. Moves them into 14th place compared to being in the relegation zone. One team that is not being talked about enough. They're not being talked about enough is Wolverhampton Wanderers. 10 points from 15 games. Shocking first 15 games of the season. I mean, if something doesn't change soon, they might have to look at sacking Bruno Lage. I mean, Bruno Lage is still in charge, right? Oh no. Davis is. I haven't been keeping up with Wolves at all. When did Bruno Lage get sacked? Does anybody know? That is quite interesting. I thought Bruno Lage was still in charge. They must have sacked him when things were going wrong. So Steve Davis is now in charge of Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's probably why they're doing so bad. Bruno Lage was a proper manager. But for and Everton not doing so great as well. And Leicester turned things around massively. 2-0 win over West Ham. Madison carrying their team, and Danny Ward with the most clean sheets in the Premier League after being criticised a lot in the first early stages. And then Tottenham with a crazy... I mean, I don't know if anybody watched that game, but that was a crazy game against Leeds United. What a cracking game that was to watch. As a neutral as well. Oh, it was a fantastic game. Probably wasn't the best for Tottenham fans to watch because they were probably on their seats the entire time. I mean, yeah, those goals from Bentancur as well. Doesn't get better than that. And then Nottingham Forest, good win over Crystal Palace. And then, yeah, and then it was Newcastle versus Chelsea, and Newcastle got the better of them. I mean, Kieran Trippier was immense in that game. Bruno Guimaraes, Willock and Almiron, yeah. Newcastle on absolute fire at the moment. I mean, Broha did start for Chelsea in that game, but he barely got any service, to be fair to him. But yeah, Lewis Hall apparently has been good. I don't know why they've benched Thiago Silva. That is very interesting. Probably their best player, and he's been benched. This game has been worth a watch. Been good so far. Yeah, it's been an entertaining game. Maybe not the most dominant from United as we would have liked, but it's been an entertaining game, no doubt. And Arsenal obviously beating Wolves with the two Martin Odegaard goals, and that puts them 5 points clear at the top of the table. I mean, it's crazy. Could Arsenal actually try and win the league? Oh my word, I didn't realize how chewy the sweet is. It's stuck in my teeth. Do you think Arsenal can win the Premier League? That is an interesting thing, because I was just talking about it right now. I mean, if you look at the games they've played, let's just look. From 14 games, they've beaten the likes of Chelsea. They've thrashed Nottingham Forest. They've been consistent against teams like Leeds United and Brentford. They got a good win over Liverpool, which is like against Liverpool, you would have never thought like the win percentage between them and Liverpool. You would have never predicted Liverpool, but I mean you would never predicted Arsenal, but they got the better of them. And then the RCB won in the North London derby. Realistically, the only bad result they've got is 3-1 against United. I mean, how much draws have they got? They've got one draw. And who is that against? I can't see where this is against. Okay. Let's see here. So, they beat Everton. No, that was a friendly, wasn't it? Let's see here. Where was the draw that they got in the Premier League? They beat Tottenham. They beat Liverpool. They drew with Southampton. That was the shaky thing that everybody thought that Arsenal might not capitalize on. I mean, think about how far they could have been if they had won against Southampton. But yeah, the only really big... I mean, they've got their biggest two competitors. They've still got to play in Newcastle and Arsenal. So, if they get results in those, it's definitely a massive... I mean, let's think about it. If Arsenal get the better of Man City, they'll go 8 points clear. Realistically, what stops them from winning the league then? I would, if I was betting, which I don't bet, by the way, don't promote gambling, but I would definitely put my money on Man City at the moment. But Arsenal, if they can keep this gap until April, I think I believe in Arsenal to win the league. But yeah, top 4 race is also going to be looking a little bit crazy at the moment. I mean, Chelsea still in the battle. Brighton up there. Liverpool obviously will try as well as United, and then with Tottenham and Newcastle. I mean, I think Newcastle will fall back into the top four race compared to the title race. But I mean, realistically, I don't want Newcastle to win the league over any of them. But yeah, I mean, Newcastle winning the league would be probably the most, like, I'd be able to tolerate it the most, because think about it. There's downsides to Arsenal win the league. There's downsides to Tottenham winning the league. There's downsides to Manchester City win the league. So, I mean, United can't win the league because they're 11 points behind Arsenal. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I mean, realistically, we shouldn't even be looking at title, but technically neither should Arsenal at the beginning of the season. But yeah, we are 15 games into the season and they're 5 points clear of City. Who would have thought? You would have never predicted. A lot of people predicted Arsenal to be outside of the top four. I actually predicted them to be third or fourth. I think it was third. It was fourth. But yeah. So look, they definitely will finish first or second. I have no doubt about that in my mind. It's interesting to see, will they fall off in the second season? Because I feel like Liverpool will be back, because that's just how Liverpool work. They'll have one bad season and come back and look like the best team in the world, and then go back to being a rubbish team. Players coming back out for the second half, and hopefully Ten Hag has had a word with them to tell them to just control this game a bit more, because second half was definitely first half was definitely in Fulham's hands. And Fulham with a delayed kickoff there. But yeah, we are underway. I think if Martinelli and Saka can stay fit until the end of the season, they have a big chance of winning this league. Definitely key players. I think more Odegaard as well. Odegaard's the creator of that team, the playmaker. But if you look at Arsenal, it's not really about the star players in their teams. It's about how they work together. We saw that last season. We had so many star players, but we just couldn't work as a team, and we were rubbish last season. It's not about the stars you have in the team. It's about that's why Man City are so good, is because they have so many stars and they work together. That is your dream. So if you have like Arsenal have good players, but they don't have world class players, if you know what I mean. Oh, brilliant interception there by Lindelof, who starts the second half very well. Momentum plays a huge part in the team doing well in this World Cup, will put a huge dent in any team's momentum. That is a very good point, Jeff. Will Arsenal be able to keep up their momentum, or will they go back to being inconsistent Arsenal, and that could be a detrimental part to their... Oh, my word. I don't know what happened here in the Fulham, in the United box, but Fulham had chances there. Diop tried to get the flick on, I think, and Kenny just on the edge of the box tried with the... But yeah, if Arsenal can start the season off well, I think they can start the second half of the season well. But it'll all depend. I definitely think City will start as well, so it'll just depend on how Arsenal do. Yeah. But that also might help Chelsea in a way, if you think about it. It's a fresh start. Any team that's not doing well, it's a fresh start for you. You can build new foundations. Here's Martial. Bruno. Oh, he tries to slip in. Eriksen just doesn't work. Get back, boys. Drop back. Well done. Here's Martinez. Gets to... What? I swear Bruno just caught that ball. Is on my eyes tripping. Oh my word. Elanga's through. Elanga's through. If he can get it. Oh my word. Rashford. How has Burnley saved this? How are United not capitalizing on that? That's a one-on-one. You have to score. Fantastic ball from Bruno. That's a horrible finish by Elanga. And then Rashford tries to put it away and Burnley just does fantastically. Could have tried to cut in and set Burnley, but... Ay, man. Clinicalness, man. We have to capitalize on those moments. Here's Shaw. Now Eriksen. And now Martial. Shaw. And we're just playing it back to Malaysia. Puts the ball in. Ooh. Shaw with a good ball in. It's unfortunately taken out easily. And Martinez. Casemiro tries to find Bruno. And Robertson's as well. And we've won a throw in close to their box. So, that's good. Elanga keeps losing the ball like always. Yeah, and he's not been clinical with his finishing either. I would bring on Garnacho. Here's Eriksen. Rashford's in space. If he can get it to the left-hand side, there's a lot of space there, but he doesn't. He opts to go inside. Shaw's got space there if Martinez can find him, which he does. Here's Rashford. Now Casemiro. Elanga wins the header, but it's backwards. Now here's Bruno. Malaysia. Oh, Elanga. Here's Martial. Can take a shot. Oh, it's straight in Burnley's hands. Fair enough. If there's a chance, Martial saw the chance. He didn't get the power or the accuracy that he wanted. He toe poked it a little bit, but that's positive from Martial. Martial's been our best, probably been our most impressive forward. His build-up play has also been very good. Hold-up play, build-up play, all of them. Elanga is probably the player that needs to try and do a little bit more defensively and offensively. Fantastic by Malaysia. Ooh. No, you're Fulham still on the attack. Where's Sancho and Anthony? I'm not sure. I know Sancho's out due to illness, which I did speak about earlier in the stream about how ill he is, how he's always ill, which is a little bit of a concern. I don't know where Anthony is though. Ever since that Real Sociedad game where I expected him to be in the matchday squad. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to him. Now he has Fulham in the box. Harry Wilson. Oh my word, Vinicius! Oh, it's a fantastic save by De Gea. Wow, yes. So De Gea is keeping this United side in it. A few brilliant saves from the Spaniard. Let's see. It's a good turn. It's a great turn, and for a person that's probably not the most agile, he's done very well to just turn and get the volley off, and De Gea does well again. And now here's Kearney. Oh my word, what a save, De Gea again! That's a brilliant header by Ream, and De Gea makes a fantastic save again! Yeah. Oh, it's a brilliant header, and it's a reactionary save. Wow. Yeah, this is fantastic by De Gea. Here's Kenny. We're giving them way too much space. Here's Andreas Pereira. Well done, Bruno. Fulham are getting close. Yep. The only reason we're not 1-0 behind is because of that De Gea. That David De Gea. He's keeping us in it. Andreas Pereira puts the ball in again. Butcher gets it clear. Oh, and and Rashford stops it. Now we can counter. Rashford, and he's got a Langer to his left, and he can run, and he can try and find Eriksen. He's running, puts the ball in. Oh, and he finds nobody. Why does he put so much power on it? It looks like I mean, he's clearly passing, but he puts as much power on it as you would to shoot. Don't know what Rashford is doing there. I'm shocked that he isn't going to the World Cup. I'm not. Luis Enrique has lost his ever-loving mind. I mean, to not take, I think he hasn't taken Ramos as well, like Sergio Ramos. He's taken a lot. He hasn't taken a lot of good Spanish players, which is just crazy. I mean, De Gea's in the form of his life. And Rashford just been sat down here. Rashford just fell on his shoulder. Did have a problem with it on his shoulder couple of seasons ago, or actually last season, beginning of last season. Oh, what a save, De Gea. I mean, De Gea is taking this man of the match at the moment, but like, it's harsh on Lindelof because he's been fantastic. McTominay on, Elanga off. So Bruno will probably move to the right hand side. Yeah, McTominay will definitely play from there. From here. McTominay will enjoy this because if he can try and get forward, that is his strength. His strength is not defending. His strength is attacking. And he is playing very high up right at the moment as well. Maybe Ten Hag has noticed that and has been like, okay, you're gonna play high for us. Can you imagine McTominay as a backup striker? Here's Rashford. Get it to Martial. Here's Martial. Good hold-up play. Gets into Eriksen. Eriksen back to Shaw, and Eriksen will calm things down. Now Martial. Martial, good. Oh, good ball, actually. And why did Fernandes headed that? Enrique, the only manager that think Gavi is better than Thiago. Yeah, I don't know why you would take a teenager like Gavi into, over a World Cup. Thiago has won the World Cup, I think, and he and over a Champions League winning midfielder, but Enrique is just a bit weird, that way. Fantastic from De Gea, but Shaw had both chances to stop the cross and did nothing. That's an annoying thing. He doesn't like stopping crosses. He lets them have a lot of space. Oh my word, good ball from Pereira, and Malacia gets it clear. My thing's lagging a bit, yeah. That is not good. Sorry, I just need to send a message here just to make sure that I can actually continue streaming, because otherwise I'm going to have some issues. What's happened here now? Oh, good header there from Martial. Wilson does well there. Malacia now. Bruno kicks it long and Rashford. Oh my word, what? That's brilliant from Bern Leno. Sorry, I was just on a call there just to sort things out, so to make sure that the stream will run smoothly. But all things are good. I feel bad for Van der Beek. I hope he doesn't end up like Mesut Ozil. But the thing is, Ozil got a chance. Yeah, Van der Beek's never really gotten a chance. But I definitely expect Ten Hag to give him a good run of games. I mean, remember, it's just at the moment he hasn't earned a spot in the team, so why change it? If until oh my word, here's Ericsson. Nope, he's offside. Van der Beek hasn't earned a spot. He's played 2 games and he's played bad in the last 2 games. So until one of our midfielders have a bad performance and there's something that's needed to be changed. Ooh, that's close. He was onside. But yeah, Van der Beek needs to earn his spot, and he needs to hope that. I mean, he shouldn't hope that somebody does poorly, but if somebody gets exploited and clearly needs like to be taken out of the team, then that will need to be done. Don't know who just passed the ball, but Bruno's won it. Oh, and it's a poor touch, and now they're on the counter, man. Bruno, come on. Now here's Kenny. Oh my word! And it's 1-1, all because of Bruno Fernandes taking too long. And it's Daniel James as well. It's Daniel James. Oh no, not Dan. Not Dan. And that all comes from Bruno because of he's lazy. Look here, Bruno. Touch, and then just loses the ball. And then just looks at the ball. And now Willian has so much space. Malacia out of position, completely out of position. It's a brilliant finish, and Lindelof keeps him completely onside, and there's nothing they can do about that. It's a complete tap in. Please don't lose. I don't want Fulham to be in front of us. I don't want us to lose points, but man, we better win this game. And now we are gonna have to do it all over again. Bruno flipping Fernandes. Maybe Van der Beek should get a chance. Daniel James. Oh my word. And Lindelof's just conceded a free kick. I haven't even changed the score. And Andreas Pereira has a chance with a free kick. Puts the ball into the box. McTominay wins it. And now here's Malacia into Ericsson. Ah, man, Ericsson. Get him off. He scored the goal, but he's been rubbish this game. So, man, Bruno, what are you doing? This ain't five-a-side. You can't just try and... I don't know what Bruno is doing there. All three midfielders have just lost the ball consecutively. And now James with a brilliant ball. Kenny. And now Willian tries to get the better of De Gea, but De Gea gets there. Fulham looked more likely to score an equal and to score the winner. Here's, oh yeah, now Rashford. Can he run? He'll look to play in Martial. It's so soft. The ball is so soft. And Fulham have just been so much more careful with the ball. We just so careless with the ball. As usual, it's our passing has let us down again. Oh my word, why are we just allowed him to have that much space? Now here's Willian. Your pass, I can already see the pass. Kenny, so much space because Malacia just left it open for him. And it's a header, and he's got the header again. James, man. Get Malacia off, he's been rubbish on the right-hand side. Absolute rubbish. Oh my word. Martinez tries to play a long ball to Martial, doesn't work. Oh, why is it so easy for Fulham? It's Andreas Pereira now. Look how much space Willian has, and all he takes is one fake to get it past. And here's Luke. Paulinho now. Head injury on Marcus Rashford. When isn't our passing the thing that lets us down? Story of our season. Story of our season. I think we need to get Garnacho on. Put Bruno back in midfield. Take Ericsson off, put Bruno back in midfield, and finally get things underway. Tommy is dropping a little. Win that. Yes, Bruno. What is that touch? What is that touch, Bruno, man? Oh my word. And now he has Fulham. And Pereira's got space. And Lindelof has to clear. And it's another corner for them. I can already see we're going to... it's not, apparently. I can already see Pereira's going to score. Or James is going to score. I just know it. Yes, well done, Rashford. United need to be more aggressive on the ball. They're just not showing any signs of aggression or tenacity or fight or passion. I can't lie. The fact that William went to Fulham is such an awful thing to do to us. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's gone to Arsenal and Fulham for you. Things have not worked out well. Here's Martial. Oh, what is that pass? Such a poor ball. This is such a bad ending written all over. Oh, such a bad challenge. That's a yellow card for Bruno. It's got to be. Took out both feet. That's got to be a yellow. I mean, Bruno can't complain too much. He would have done the exact same thing, if not more dramatic. Here's Casemiro. There's no rhythm in our play. No rhythm at all. It's been ridiculously poor. James gets the better of Martinez because of his pace. Puts the cross in. Oh my word, and it's a good header by Lindelof. James had Martinez on toast there. What is... I mean, did we forget how much pace James has? Daniel James, man. Here's Tim Ream. Oh my word! Kenny with Paulinho with almost a crazy overhead kick. Overhead kick, and he's just... Oh my word, what a save, De Gea. And then James with a tame shot. What is the most angriest moment you've had as a United fan? Oh, that's a hard one. I mean, just let me just check it. Garnacho's come on, and who's come off? Martial. So I imagine Garnacho will go to the left and Rashford will go to 10. Hopefully Garnacho can make a difference. Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho. Oh, Martinez almost getting caught on in possession from Pereira and gets fouled in the end. Losing the FA Cup final to Arsenal when we thrashed them but couldn't score. Hit the post like 6 times. Yeah, that probably was. I mean, let's. I'm trying to think. I mean, maybe. I mean, I obviously wasn't like last. I no Liverpool 5-0. 100% Liverpool 5-0. Yeah. The most angriest I've ever been. I remember I was screaming at the TV. I wanted to punch it so badly. Liverpool 5-0 was the worst moment in history for United, maybe. Okay, no, that's a bit of a stretch. But as a United fan, that was probably the worst moment. Here's Fulham. Come on, boys. We can't lose it to Fulham. Oh my word. McTominay, you little piece of crap. Oh my word. Casemiro. Now here's Garnacho. Garnacho will run. Garnacho! Penalty! Come on, ref. Here's Shaw. VAR having a look at the decision. Bruno tries to take a shot. And it goes out. And now VAR will have a check. Let's just see this. Good step overs inside. Nah, that's gotta be a challenge. He gets his feet wrapped in between Garnacho's. Nah, that's a foul. He gets his feet wrapped in between Garnacho's feet. Ridiculous. I just went into the shower and it's already 1-1. Great. You can count on United to ruin your mood. Yes, Ericsson. Yes, Garnacho now. Garnacho again. He's running straight into players. Martinez. Martinez is there. Well done. Rashford. Oh. Oh my word. I swear, this is a sure assist for Daniel James. Here's Bruno. And now here's McTominay. Yes, good play. Handball. Well done. I thought you guys would say losing 6-1 to Man City at Old Trafford, lol, that is the worst defeat. And yeah, see, no, so that's, but I'm talking just me personally as a fan. I wasn't old enough to, but like, to experience that, if you know what I mean. No, but that was definitely, like, I'm not talking about in United's history, but I'm just talking about, as a United fan, the worst moments I've been, like, because I've only been invested in United since, like, 2017, 2016. So, it's not 5-0. The 5-0 to Liverpool is definitely one of the worst. Here's James now. Daniel James, he's got a good cross on him, which he does put in, but Lindelof gets clear. Why does Dan James always look so knackered? Like, he's got so much space, but he's always so tired. Oh, so easy for Pereira to get past. "12 minutes plus added time to see if United can change this or if we will be losing this game." And at the moment, it's looking more like the latter. No pressure. Like, you're 1 meter away from him, but yet you're able, like. Oh my word! And Shaw just conceded a foul close to the box. That was not. Casemiro's always gonna get there. 3-1 against Barcelona at Wembley is the worst match I've ever seen under Ferguson. Even Rooney asked Xavi stop playing with the ball. They are toying with us. Yeah. Well, let's focus on. Don't focus. I mean, at the moment we have to focus on the past because that was the only time that we actually won stuff. Oh my word, Paulino with a completely open header. Oh my word, he has an open header. That's the problem with zonal marking. Just man mark. He's so open because you're trying to busy marking zone that nobody's in. Yeah, sure. Oh my word, it's a poor ball, and thank goodness Pereira catches Ericsson. That's a foul. I mean, it was prime Barcelona, lol. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, but United were very good as well. I mean, prime Barcelona is like, what? Who is in their prime? Who is the best team ever? That is a good decision. Like, that is a good question. Like, who do you guys think is the best prime in their prime team that we've ever seen? Here's Bruno. Sends oh, it's a good ball to Garnacho. Why are you trying to volley that? Long-haired Messi is a monster, lol. Yeah. I mean, blonde-haired Messi was also a monster. Oh, Bruno. In the box. What is that cross? So rubbish. Hey, man. United are really going to come and choke to Fulham. And they're watching the goal back as well. Prime Barcelona were unstoppable. Yeah, that midfield of Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets. Or who was the other? Who's the other one? I mean, Xavi and Iniesta get all the praise realistically. Yes, well done. That's good play by United. McTominay, good switch of play to Garnacho. Now, Garnacho, don't mess it up. He just slipped. Sure, he's got space. Put the ball in. McTominay! Get the header on target, man. That was such good play by United. Oh, man, McTominay. He hit it with his face. He didn't actually hit it. Casemiro gets fouled there by Kenny. This would be a fantastic result for Fulham if they can get this. Prime Barcelona and Real Madrid were better than every English club. Yeah, I remember that front three of Bale. I mean, are you talking about? I think prime Real Madrid is 2017. Oh my word! Barcelona versus Madrid is the biggest and most intense match back then. So much quality. Yeah, I mean, you think back to Liverpool, Man United, Barcelona, Real Madrid. All of them, they were massive. I don't know what Lindelof is trying to do there. United are losing their temper and are looking closer to losing this game. Here's Willian. AC Milan with Kaka and Seedorf were awesome too. Yeah, prime, like you can't forget prime AC Milan were crazy. I mean, Kaka, Seedorf, as you said, Maldini. Oh. Here's Rashford, poor touch, and he doesn't win the second ball. What is he doing? He stood there, waited for Paulina to try and run with him. Paulina is definitely a player United should look at. You can't forget Maldini. Yeah, I did mention it. Yeah, Maldini was different, bro. At the back, yeah. It's Ericsson. Malacia straight into the chest of Paulina. Paulina's been man of the match. It's been immense for Fulham. Please, United, hang in there. I really just wanted to score, but they really don't want to. But I still don't understand how they lose to Liverpool after leading 3 goals. That it has to be match fixing. Oh yes, sure. Almost a brilliant ball. McTominay with the header. It's on target, but it was outside the box. That was an amazing final. Yeah, I think AC Milan got a bit too confident. And they got rattled. Because remember, no matter how good they are, they're still human beings. And they would have had an emotional reaction to Liverpool scoring the first. They would have been like, okay, I'm a little bit rattled. Then Liverpool would have had the momentum like, oh, okay, this is actually possible. Then it became 3-2. And it was like, what is happening? And then 3-3. And then penalties. And then obviously they were already stunned that it became 3-3. So, and Martin is just giving the ball away. Oh my word, and pace and the pace of Dan James, wow. Yeah. James is so fast. Look, he just knocks it past Martinez. I forget how rapid Dan James is. And Lindelof gets it. But, yeah. What a hit, son. What a hit. Oh, Lindelof gets the header again. Yes, well, Malaysia's done well there. McTominay. Well done. Ball to Casemiro. Of all people. Oh, Bruno. Oh, why is Rashford not making that run? It was a good idea from Bruno, but Rashford didn't go to the far post. Hi, man. United are really going to bottle to Fulham. Pereira is on the floor now. Oh, that's why Rashford is just a little shoulder to the jaw by accident. We're not scoring again. 1-1, I guess. Terrible United second half. First half as well, to be fair. We only got lucky. Just no game plan since McTominay came on. Yeah, on the wings, you've been rubbish. McTominay has been average. And both Eriksen and Bruno were supposed to be the creators, and they created bugger all. And Kenny comes off. We are in the final few minutes. 3 minutes of added time. Casemiro. Oh my word. Casemiro, what are you doing, bro? Yes. Come on, one last attack. Come on, one last attack, boys. Garnacho, Eriksen. Back to goals, Garnacho! Garnacho shoots! Yes! Come on! Come on, Garnacho scores! Come on! What a boy! Come on, son! What a hit, son! What a hit! And United, oh my word! All of that! We've been rubbish! We've been horrendously poor! And some good play between Garnacho and Eriksen. Garnacho finds the corner. Come on, son! Garnacho, boy! Come on! Yes! Oh, the 19-year-old has rescued United. What a player, man. Come on. Yo, let's see this again. Eriksen into Garnacho. Good ball into Eriksen. Garnacho makes the run around Reed. Oh, it's a fantastic finish. Ah, a little delicate finish. A good ball from Eriksen as well. And that's an assist, a goal and assist for Eriksen. Oh my word. How have United clinched this? Wow. Fantastic. And that's United's win. That's full time. And what a win. We were rubbish. Can't lie. Lucky first goal, and Garnacho makes his mark in the Premier League. Wow. Oh, and that's definitely the first of. There's definitely the first Premier League goal of many. What a boy this guy. This kid is going to be something special. I'm telling you now. This kid is going to be fantastic. Full time, I wanted to draw. No, man. No. That is fantastic. Oh my word. I was losing so much hope. We actually did it. Oh my word. I'm just looking at Garnacho celebrate with all the players. Oh. Sit down, Daniel James. Sit down. Oh my word. He's 18. He's 18. He ain't even 19. Oh my word. What a boy. Oh my word. What a way to end off the first half of the season before the World Cup. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What a delicate finish as well. What a way to finish before the World Cup. Exactly what I've just highlighted. Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm going to go to bed smiling. Oh, I'm so happy. The fact that it's Garnacho as well. Oh, I'm so happy. He's won my man of the match purely because of the happiness he's brought. 3 points. Yes, boy. Come on. He's just signaled to the camera saying 3 points. 3 points. Come on, boy. Oh, what a fantastic player, man. United star boy. Yo. I'm speechless, man. You have no idea how happy I am. Let's see. We have to do player ratings after that, surely. I'm gonna try and find these player ratings. Let's just see. United stand. Oh my word, he'll never forget that. Never. First United goal. Oh. And he probably would get more momentum if we had more opportunity to continue, but yeah. Let's full time, yeah. Let's just highlight player ratings before we do it. Wow. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it on our side so that we can. So instead of switching to a different screen, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let's see if I can do this. Okay. So we have got. Oh, it's just what a win. I'm gonna try and sort this out so this is high production. But yeah, get your thoughts in chat about what you think of the game. This is just mind blowing stuff. Yeah, absolutely mind blowing. We've got this, and then I'm going to Just give me a second. Give me a second, bro. Okay. As you can see, so we've got the United player ratings up. We are going to crop it so that you guys can actually, okay, let's do 200. No, okay, we'll do. Okay. I think that should be fine. And then we'll do. Actually, we'll just do that, yeah. There we go. Now we have got player ratings on the right-hand side. Okay. Actually, I can probably edit this a bit. I can probably do this a bit better, you know what I'm saying? Because it's cutting a little bit of my. I think let's try that. There we go. That looks better. Okay. So, thoughts first. We're gonna get thoughts on the game now. Wow, what a result. Garnacho can play as a starter next season. Let him grow through the matches. Who knows, he could be as good as Mbappe and Haaland. One thing that we must not do, that Mark Gorbridge had highlighted, we must not overrate him. We must just let him grow, let him develop as a player, and he could turn into something fantastic. He definitely looks like such a bright player. Crazy. No Premier League for 6 weeks now. That is unfortunate, but so what a way to finish off the Premier League at least. Let's go through this. Okay, we'll talk more about the game, but first, David De Gea, 8, fantastic performance. The only reason that the only person that kept it at 1-1, and obviously Garnacho made it 2-1, but it was immense today. Made a couple of good saves, made a good double save, and that header, that save with the header. Couldn't do anything about the goal, because it was just a tap-in. But that save from when Ream headed it, was fantastic. And then Malacia, he's a fantastic. I love him as a United player, but he got put on toast today. He was a 4 at best. Willian sent him back to Feyenoord. Genuinely, a very bad performance from Malacia. But that doesn't matter. We got the result. He'll grow in it. He's going to the World Cup. He'll come back stronger. Trust me. And Lindelof had some shaky passes when it was 1-1, but I thought he was very good. I'll give him a 7. 5.6. I feel is a bit harsh. That is quite. I feel those are quite harsh. Let me quickly refresh just to see if we have any more votes, but. Yeah, so let me just, we gave De Gea an 8, we gave Malacia 4, and we gave, okay, so people don't think Malacia played terribly. I mean, to play out of position, I'll give him a 5 purely because he played out of position, but he did get put on smoke today. And then Lindelof 7, and Jeff agrees with me. And then Martinez, pretty much as good as Lindelof, also 7, steady. Some of them made some average passes as well. Paul says Lindelof 6. Yeah, I thought his defending attributes were good. Though both these guys passing were a little bit off today. And then Shaw, probably a 5 as well. He wasn't he was pretty poor on the left hand side. He was poor. Luke Shaw was poor. I'm gonna be honest. He wasn't all it today. But he will bounce back. Remember, this is World Cup time. Fight until we die. Hit until we're dead, and ahead as we finish. We're not. Sorry, I'm done. I love that speed song. But yeah, and then Casemiro. Honestly, just gonna go through the. I'll give Eriksen a 7 because he got a goal and assist. But all 3 midfielders were pretty average today. Bruno showed more fight than the other 2, but they just weren't on it today. They weren't their usual selves. Alanga was poor on the wing today. Didn't create anything. Actually, I'll give him a 5. Alanga didn't create anything going forward. Sloppy with his passes. Messed up a lot of our attacks, and that's probably why he's gotten a 4.5 from the players. Jeff says Casemiro 6. Paul says Casemiro 6. And Paul says Eriksen 6.5. Shaw 5.5. Jeff says Eriksen 7. Come on, the boys. Big up! Ben Van Rey, come on! Garnacho, Starboy as well. Oh, what a night. What a night. Oh, my word. Emotions are like, oh my word. Why would you watch F1 when you're able to watch when you're able to watch Garnacho score brilliant winners like that? Ah, that's it was fantastic at the moment. Um, both Martial and Rashford, I'll give a 5. We're not on it. Both for all three forwards realistically were poor. I mean, actually, if I'm giving them a 5, I've got to give Elanga a 4. These two were offered today. Unfortunately, touches. I mean, Marshall's hold the play was good, but none of them did anything with it. Rashford got fouled a lot, but other than that, both of them weren't very good. Speed to start over after Christmas. Honestly, bring it on. I mean, he was supposed to come to meet Ronaldo. Ronaldo didn't come, so you might as well replace Ronaldo. You know, you get extra wing depth. I mean, we desperately need wing depth at the moment with Anthony and Sancho out. So hey, you never know. I mean, plus like hopefully they can accommodate Speed. You know what I'm saying so that he doesn't have offsides. That can be an advantage to United, but probably not. McTominay 6. No, actually no. He ruined the fluidity of the team when he came on, which is quite annoying. He didn't provide anything besides maybe some headers, which was quite poor. But yeah. And then we get to our star boy. I don't even care. It wasn't a 10 out of 10 performance, but I'm giving him a 10 purely because I've never felt that. I haven't felt that excited in a while. To have, I mean, you don't understand. I don't know. You guys understand the significance of this. I mean, Garnacho is an 18-year-old kid who came from our youth. He was in our youth in preseason. He came out. Ten Hag has given him a chance, and he scored in the Europa League. He scored in the Premier League. He's putting good cameos, putting man of the match performances. He looks a proper player. He's not this. He's not this. But I'm giving to him purely because of. I mean, he's 18 and he's done that. He outshone every single United player in the minutes that he showed. And then Ten Hag probably didn't get the tactics right today. Give him a 6. Don't know what else he could have done because most of it was player errors. But yeah, best sub of the game was to bring Garnacho on, and then no doubt about it, everybody's man of the match was Garnacho. Actually, no, 48% only went Garnacho. I imagine some went with Lindelof and some went with I imagine some of them probably went with De Gea. De Gea is probably man of the match. Yeah, Jeff, man of the match. Yeah, so I would go De Gea man of the match. The only reason I've gone to Garnacho is because you got to give him the man. He's the man of the moment at the moment. You got to give him the praise when praise is due. But because De Gea knows what it's like to be man of the match. I mean, he had it most of last season. Let Garnacho have his moment. You know what I'm saying? Garnacho says George. Big up. Martin is man of the match. That is an interesting take. One, I probably can't agree with you, but, you know, opinion, we all have different opinions. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching this roller coaster of a game. Started off with a cheeky goal by Eriksen, which we didn't deserve. Daniel James hit us back and got revenge against us. And then Garnacho came on and absolutely tore Fulham apart and ruined their hopes and dreams of getting a point at Craven Cottage against the Red Devils. But what I'm definitely going to go to sleep very, very happy. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go to sleep. That goal is just gonna be in my mind the whole time. What a way to end off before the World Cup. I'll keep you guys posted on what's gonna happen in terms of World Cup and content or whatever. So make sure to, if you're not already, subscribe and then keep up to date with my community posts because you'll get all the latest news on there about what I'll be doing in terms of content, of videos, vlogs, shorts, and live streams if I will. I might just do a little bit of a United conversation. Maybe, who knows? Maybe a live stream like that. But yeah, it's a brilliant night to be a United fan. Thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy your break a little bit from. I mean, nobody's gonna enjoy the Premier League break. Let's be honest. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, I guess. Because school starts tomorrow again, unfortunately, or work in some people's cases. Um, and I'll see you guys whenever. I don't actually know when I'm. If there's no World Cup streams, I'll see you guys on the 27th, live, obviously. But yeah, I'll definitely make sure I won't keep it I won't keep it dry. Thanks everybody for watching again, and everybody go and just you just gotta go scream out your window. Just go Nacho. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. What a player, man.